Blessings, blessings, and grand risings. I missed you guys. I hope you guys are having a great start to your morning. Or hopefully, I'm the first face you see. Okay? If you don't know who I am, my name is Miss Grace. I'm gonna have to take that. That's gonna be part of my intro. I'm working on it. My name is Miss Grace. Grand risings on this beautiful hump day. If you don't know who I am, my name is Miss Grace Levi, and I'm a content creator and much more. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about we have to do more than talk because this presidency is showing us that we have no system to depend on. Okay, so if you don't know what I do, on Wednesdays I do vlogs. On 3 days a week I do morning shows where we talk about what's going on in society with this president. I've been missing a few days, babe, but we're coming back hard tonight. Okay, if you don't know, tonight we're going to be talking about the Border Patrol director. We're going to be looking at his testimony, reacting to it, and we're going to talk about why the Border Patrol is leaving Chicago. Okay, the Border Patrol is leaving Chicago. Shout out to that. So we're going to talk about that, but it looks like they're moving somewhere else. But today I wanted to talk about being motivated. You know, starting your day off right. Not only your day, but having a plan. Having a plan for your community because obviously you see that they don't have a plan for us. Okay? So hopefully we get the notifications to go out and start getting notifications in so we can just start interacting this morning. Let's see if any notifications. Why do we do that? I think we back, y'all. Okay, I just wanted to see if any notifications go out. I'm not redoing this live. Whoever gets to see it, they get to see it. Today is Motivational Wednesday, and today, you know what we do. If you don't know, we do food giveaways on Wednesdays in Atlanta. Okay, and I also do economic development seminars in Atlanta for free on the free. So I wanted to talk about that because I think we're in times that we have to realize that we have no dependency on the system. You should not have any dependency on the system. The system should be a backup plan, especially for us to go through 40 days and 40 nights of not having well, not totally SNAP benefits, but the government being shut down and how chaotic it was. And to see at the end of this, basically they came up with the same plan that they had at the beginning. Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later because it looked like the Democrats has lost Obamacare, exactly what Trump wanted to do and bring in whatever they are. I can't even understand the dynamics of why this thing is so contentious, but we're going to talk about it. We still got the morning show, but just that alone should make you feel like, hey, I need to get independent. You know, the last Trump election pushed a lot of people to start businesses, which was beautiful. And I think that was like, how can I say, a test because people got to see what being a business owner is really about, and it's not always easy. A lot of people crapped out. They had to go back to work and then go back into this industry that literally, no matter if you're a high-paying individual, highly educated, your job is disposable, obviously. So this is why we always have to have a backup plan. So basically, the last couple of years, I've been transitioning from being a travel nurse, you know, because I ain't gonna say I was such a rebel towards the hospitals, but they were just so out of pocket, I could never commit to a hospital. So I started traveling because I thought that I was gonna find a home, but then I saw all of them was just disgusting that I went, and I'm like, we can't do this. But I had built a lot of skills. But within that, I'm telling you how I transitioned because I think people have to learn how to transition, and maybe God did this for a reason because I started my transition from a highly acclaimed career because I knew it was going down in the dumps before anybody knew. So I said, hey, I'm gonna have to find a way to start my own business. I'm gonna have to find a way to bring my own income because this is live ad. Then we had the Ovid come in, and it was even more crazy. But throughout that time, what I did was establish a business from my hobby. And my hobby, what I love, is getting real assets. Okay, baby. Yeah, you like that's your hobby? Yeah, because they got us thinking that we own something and you know, have a strong builder generational wealth, and we do not. You know, so my hobby was figuring out how to secure assets. So I started investing in gold. I was doing the gold thing, and I still am, and it proved to be beneficial because when times went bad, where I wasn't working for 3 months because of the COVID, because I wouldn't take I was cashing in that gold, baby, and the gold helped me. This is why I'm talking to you guys about this on Vlog Wednesdays with me. We have to talk about real life situations. By the time I cashed that gold in, it was worth, how can I think I had got, like, if you buy a gram of gold, it was at 40 something dollars. And then by the time I cashed it in, it was like 58, 60. Okay, so I got something back. You know, I didn't want to pay upon that goal, but times was hard. You see what I'm saying? So sometimes when you have ideas, go with it, learn a little bit more, because people they totally ignore me about the gold thing. And right now, you have people right now like Candace Owens saying, "Get your gold, get your gold." And people are saying, "Get some gold, diversify your portfolio." So that's some of the things I'm into. And then I had got into investing in tax liens and deeds from a tragedy. And if y'all want to know that story, go on that page. The information is at the bottom. Broken heart, lies, and deceit. Just know it led me into my bliss. You know, you always take a bad thing and turn it good. So I learned about tax liens and deed sales, and I had contact amazing lawyers because I had some stuff to do. And from there, I've been investing. It's been over 6 years. I have acquired 3 properties. Now, that's a lot for me as a single mother of 2. Living, never had any child support or anything. You know, had to do everything cash and carry. I was very proud of myself, but I did flip 5 tax liens, meaning that they were redeemed, meaning that I invested in them and then I got a little bit of money. So with me learning how to do that, I was like, baby, we about to do this. So I end up turning my hobby into a full-fledged course, and I have several seminars. And the reason why I did this because I found the default in our community. And that's what I want to talk to you guys about. Find a default in your community, and if you can help bring it up, fix it, bring some type of resources to your community. This is what we have to do. We cannot depend on the system, point blank, period. When it comes to education, not only just food, stability, jobs, but education. They're not educating our kids right. That's why I chose to homeschool. But then again, that's why I chose to do this program that I do. It's called Primetime Home Buyers. I'm kind of revamping it right now, guys, to let it focus on alternative real estate, like all forms of alternative real estate. Because the issue for me was that people were not doing their due diligence. They don't read. They just jump into things, and they were literally losing their money. This is the same thing we do with everything in our life. Just like when you choose a party. You just choose a party, don't know nothing about them. You just like, I'm red, I'm blue. This is the top surface. I'm in there, and then we get burnt. People ain't got no jobs, no stamps. Just I'm the one that likes to do due diligence. This is the other side to your content creator, Miss Grace. So I am very, very geeky. So what I do on Wednesdays is I offer economic development seminars for our community in Atlanta, where I'm bridging the gap between the things that was not taught in school, what they was not taught in school. So today I'm basically going to be talking about stabilizing lower income communities and communities through education and through entrepreneurship. So I give a lot of examples of how to do that, how to bridge the gap, where you can get free education. I give so many examples. My goal is to share information that's actionable. And that's what I do on the morning show with you guys. And that's what you do. Y'all hear me? I'm always trying to give actionable stuff. And I think that that's what a lot of people have to do. Focus on what is the default in your community, your household, your relationship, and then start to pinpoint what you can do to fix it. It's no more, we have a problem, complain. That is not going to work. I heard so much complaining, and guess what ended up happening? We was blinded from complaining. Shout out to Highly Favored. And I want to say shout out to the South Side again, because a lot of stuff is going down out there in Chicago and the South Side, and it's not going unseen. That's why tonight we're going to be getting into what's going on, because they're fighting for their lives. And I bring them up because I watched the South Side for a whole year fight for, I guess, to try to get good politicians in there. And I was down to, help, give information and things like that. But I think no matter what side of the field you're on right now, even if you got in a position and you're connected to these people, they know that nothing has changed because they have depended on a system that never wanted to be changed. Does that make sense? So after going through a year of that and like pushing to try to get the most corrupt person out of a seat out on the south side, and they out and put another person in, that definitely showed a lot of my old audience and me like, you better be prepared to do it for yourself. And I'm not saying don't have hope in the system, because we pay into it and we tied in it. I want my Social Security, baby. You owe me. But with that goes to say, am I going to depend on it? No. My Haitian value is going to kick in, and literally what we was raised on. Don't think that the government won't fuck you over. They don't. That's my government. Don't think that the government's going to take care of you. They ain't shit. That's all she said. So that was always in the back of my mind. But I try, we work with them, especially if we're giving them money. But again, we talked about what they were doing with the homeless. And again, the ways that we can compensate. I don't have a lot of money. I'm spending $30, $40 a week possibly. And yeah, it gives a take. And doing meals. Today we're actually, check it out, y'all. You gotta check out my kitchen. Good, check it out. Look what I got. I got two things going on today. So today we're gonna be doing chili and crackers today. And we also, just to kind of bridge into what we're doing, check us out at around 3:30. We're going to be down in Atlanta. We also have more blankets. I had to purchase more blankets because the blankets I gave away was not to my people. They were to other people. And my people never got blankets. The ones I be talking to all the time. I love them. I love them. Something wrong with me. I love them. They're my friends. So I'm going to be giving them blankets. But with that goes to say, I'm doing something that is self-motivated. God has given me the means to do it and the help. Shout out to everyone who has been donating. Thank you to my mom who donated the granola bars. What is it? It was granola bars. And also, my mom donated warming, like feet warmers and hand warmers. So the next giveaway will be towards the end of the month. We're going to be giving away hats and gloves. So that's what we're going to do, the warmers. Today we're going to do blankets, and we're going to be doing the chili because it's a little cold today. I can finally give it away. But I'm saying that to say, if I can do it, you can do it. Plain and simple. There's no excuse for people to keep on, depending on, I'm going to wait for this time. I'm going to wait for this to happen. And you never start it. And you never do it. You have a goal, you have a mission in life. There's a reason why each one of you guys were born to do something. You have something special and you need to bring it to the table. It's called collective unity. I'm just going to tell you that no matter how much I'm a separatist, I understand the power of the fist. Now, the fingers, we good. We all can do different things, go different directions, and one telling one off, one pointing fingers, whatever. But when it comes to the fist, that's what I know as a Haitian person. Put that fist together and let's move as one. So again, our communities need. I saw a lot of people start to put food baskets outside, which was beautiful. Beautiful. Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. Hold on. I drink a little coffee, which was beautiful. And then you had people helping out in the pantries. And I want to say shout out to America. No one went and act like a fool. They ain't go on TikTok and say, oh, girl, you went and bust into a store. I'm busting into the store. None of that happened. We didn't allow them to set up martial law on us. So now it's like, what are you going to do when you see the government is not sustainable for us? That the government is sustaining itself for wars. The government sustaining itself as a proxy government to, in my opinion, launder our tax money out of the United States and giving it to foreign affairs and wars and things. This is what I'm seeing. I'm just keeping it 100% real. You let me know what you see. If I'm lying, I'm flying. So if you know that's happening, what are you doing? If we see the writing on the wall, at least prepare. So if it does not happen, at least you'll be prepared. Does that make sense? So today is the day for you to pick up the torch and do what you need to do. Don't let no one discourage you. Don't let no one tell you that your voice does not matter. I'm a living proof of that. I've been complaining to you guys. I've been trying to get back in the algorithm, hit the like button. As you see, it depends, you know. And with the grace of God, we will get back in the algorithm. Me and my Levi family, we have built a small but strong family that's honest, wholehearted. My mods, I love you guys for being diverse, for being understanding of different people's plights, even when they will come in and be disrespectful. You know, understanding that these people is human and sometimes possessed. I want to say a shout out to you guys. I love the family that I'm building. It's going to take time, but we're doing this. And I just say, whatever you can do to give back first. And then I think that's when you're going to see your blessings. I mean, just honestly. Um, y'all going to see. Last year, I made a lot of sacrifice for, you know, other people, other situations. And my business kind of suffered. But this year, I'm on it. I'm marketing. I'm giving back to the community. And again, today I will be live at 2 o'clock in Atlanta with the Fulton County Library. I've been partnering with them for 2 seasons. And I want to say love to them because they believe in me. You know, like when you see this face, I don't know. People get a little nervous. I've been fighting an uphill battle, even when I used to go in nursing. If I go in there quiet, they think I'm a young girl. Then I open my mouth. They be like, oh, they be like, and I talk about homeschool, and I start talking about science, anatomy. You know, they be like, oh, that's an old soul. This is what I have to go through. So I want to say thank you for the people who give me a chance before I have to even go out and just, you know, always redefine myself. But I think a lot of black people go through that. I cannot be the only one that goes through that. I find myself in a lot of mixed situations, and sometimes prejudice or preconceptions is what kind of stop us, and we got to stop that, y'all. That's why I want to give love to the people who gave me a chance, who really didn't listen to the garbage and the trash, because despite what y'all see and how I talk just like nothing is going on, you know, I've been stalked, as I tell y'all, talked about. There's videos out there that's talking terrible about my character and defaming me. And it really takes a lot for people to see past that shit and see like, nah, that's not what's really going on. So I want to send love to the people who was able to do that, because that even just warmed my heart. Even though I'm just going to be a Levi strong as hell and say, fuck it. I'm standing on my ground. I'm standing on it. But God sent some people who my family now. So I want to build that family with you guys. Again, y'all let me know what y'all doing in the community, because I don't just talk about it. I'm not here just making videos and talking about how I feel. And no. We out in the street. Whatever I can do is what I'm gonna do for you. I have even extra kids that come over here that I'm a mama to. And if that's the way you have to do it, you start little by little. You know, give back to the kids in your community. Talk to them. You know, be a role model. That's all I'm telling you guys. Take the torch. Take the torch, because our government is not going to do that. No, I know I said a mouthful, but I'm going to wrap this up by just letting y'all know what we're doing again today. Today, my schedule is busy. We're going to be doing Chile. And this is my economic development seminar. I had to get what we were doing today together. It's going to be nice and dope. I got it nice and together. And let me show you the blankets. We got some more blankets today, y'all. Okay? Yes. Getting ready. All that water, huh? Yep. So I think we're ready for today as far as what we're going to do. I'm not going to be doing a Taste of Atlanta because I want to do a live tonight. We're going to talk about Mr. Bavana and why he getting kicked out of Chicago, dog. They trying to act like he ain't getting kicked out there. He getting kicked out for being abusive. Shout out to the Chicagoans and the people on the South. They fought. They fought. They stood up for their rights. So I do think it's a great idea that they're getting out of there and they're going to lower the interaction with the Chicago residents, because I do think that the young boys are tired. I do think they tired. Y'all saw that last video where the shots went in the air. So I think they need to back up. And again, we'll talk about it tonight. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to get caught up. We're going to watch the Bavano testimony. We're going to look at the videos. And then I'm giving you preempt. Y'all already know. It looks like the Border Patrol is going into North Carolina, possibly. Did they say North Carolina? Yeah. They're going to be sending them to another place. More destruction. So again, Pick up the torch on Wednesdays. This is my vlog day. If I do get to go somewhere today, it'll be a surprise for you guys. I may be doing lives back to back because I haven't been live, and I'm filled with the spirit now. Shout out to my favorite fave. My favorite fave just literally filled me up with light. And it's good to have a support system, guys. I know I'm a separatist, but it is good to have a support system. It's good to at least have one person that you can wholeheartedly talk to and understand. Understand you. No one's going to be, perfect as far as everything. And that's not what you want. You don't want no Trump friends. Let's just clarify. You don't want no Trumpsters. You don't want that, how is it, just positive feedback. That's toxic. And that's what Trump people do. And that's what Democrats do too. It's all positive feedback, positive feedback. That is a formula for psychosis because everybody does things wrong. Nothing is perfect. So if you have a friend or somebody around you that's not going to tell you the truth, they don't want to elevate you. They're there to destroy you. So just pay attention to that. How to drop a little dime. You know what I'm saying? Why no Trump friends? Because if you say anything against what Trump is doing, they want to file. They call you all types of names. That's not a good friendship. It's supposed to be negative and positive feedback. I'm like, girl, that hair don't look right. Oh no, that's crazy. And then the person I supposed to want to chop my damn head off or call me all types of names and stuff. That is the Trump mindset. That's psychosis. That's why it's like a cult. These people, not only just Trump though, Democrats do that too. Other people do that for the people they love too. They do it for stars and everything. It's a cult mentality. So what I'm saying, if you have a cult mentality type of friendship where they're not giving you no good feedback or no negative feedback and good feedback, that means that you're never going to grow and you don't have the right people around you. Pick and choose your friends. Pick and choose your surroundings, for real, because it could be the difference between life and death of a situation. Does that make sense? So I said a not live. I was up there 22 minutes. Didn't think I was going to go that live long. I'm about to start cooking the chili, get things together, y'all. Taking it pretty nice and easy. But tonight, please turn on your notifications. I don't know if I'm going to do it by my handheld or if I'm going to do it by the StreamYard. But we'll see how it works out because I'm working on getting myself back in the algorithm. Please hit the like button. It's a reason why they're trying to censor me. It's not going to work. God will not let them. I'm a light that you guys need. I promise you. Okay? Have a blessed one. I'll see you guys later. Whoa. Wrong button. I need a little bit more coffee. Talk to you guys later.